Okay, I think we are about ready. I just need to get my phone going and get my headphones in, and then we can quickly get started. It is very warm today. Got the fan going in the back. Don't know if you can hear it, but it's very warm today. 1 second. So before we start, let's go over the achievements that we got left. There's not many. There's about 5. But if we go all the way down to the bottom, we got 2 more don't get spotted missions. We got this little bit of dialogue that I need to try to find. I think I'm just going to do a run, and I'm just going to check every room. It's going to get annoying, but yeah. Beat the game without dying. Complete the game with the transmitter. Complete the game without collecting the silencer. I am hoping to get all these done today. Hoping. I'm going to try to go for 2 different playthroughs. First playthrough, this one at the same time. We'll try to find this one, and hopefully this one. And then do these 2 on a separate playthrough. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and get this started. I'm hoping to get this done today. Okay, first, I want to set it to once Big Boss is done talking. Attempt to contact missing our gray fox. Come on. 7-9. Nothing. At this point, I need to check every room. Because I don't know where this dialogue is. So, Snyder needs to tell me about the mine detector. That's what I'm trying to get him to do. But there is a spot behind the first building where he tells you about the mine detector being on the roof. And I guess that's where he normally tells you. That's where he normally tells you that. However, apparently there's another spot where he can tell you that, but that's not where it's supposed to be. I don't care if I get spotted. I started too late. Really? Why is that, Pikachu? Okay, you know what? I died? I'm just gonna start from the beginning because it was that quick. Oh, well, Pikachu, this is just when I normally start streaming. Just a little bit before noon. It's just a matter of, that's just when I stream, Pikachu. I know, hours are weird. Yeah. It is what it is. But how are you doing, Pikachu? Right now, I'm hoping to get this done completed today. Or get this game done today. We got like 5 achievements. I'm hoping to get it done in 2 runs. You don't know what to eat. I don't know what to tell you, because I don't know what you have to make. Or go pick something up. I don't know. Like, what are your options? Come on, Schneider. I need you to tell me about the mine detector. Dang it. Thanks, Schneider. So yeah, Pikachu, one of the achievements I'm trying to go for right now is that when you call Schneider, there is a spot where he tells you where the mine detector is. But apparently there's another spot where he tells you it, but it's not supposed to be, like, played there. If that makes sense. So I'm trying to find that one spot. It basically requires me to check every room. Because I don't know where... Come on, Schneider, tell me. Nope, okay. First things first, let's grab the ration. I'm gonna go ahead and use it. Can you actually tell me where it is, Snyder? In the truck? Probably not. I only need 3. But how was your stream, Pikachu? What were you playing? Was it Dark Souls? Okay, I'm gonna take this truck. We're gonna go get keycard 4. I don't know what my dog's barking at. Come on, Schneider. What are you barking at? Okay, on. I better go stop her. Give me a minute. I have no idea what my dog is doing, but she's going in the backyard, so BRB. I am back. You know, I just let my dog out. I don't even know what she was barking at. I think she was being a brat. Oh, so, update. I should be able to afford a Switch 2 now. It's just a matter of when I can even buy it, you know? Rat? Probably not. Yeah, so I'm hoping to get my hands on the Switch 2, but it's a matter of when I can even, you know, place the order and all that, you know? Because I checked Amazon, and it doesn't even pop up. When does it come out? Ooh, June 5th, so less than 2 weeks. Yeah, it comes out very soon, Pikachu. Yeah, so less than 2 weeks. Amazon... sorry. Amazon, like, it's not even on their site, so I think it's one of those cases where the pre-orders were full on Amazon, so they don't even have it available. Too many things, too much money, exactly. I've been saving up for it, though. Because I knew, for my channel, I would use it a lot. Or I would want it available for new games. Okay, so this room is where Schneider is supposed to tell you the mine detector is on the roof. So that's where he normally tells you that. Apparently there's another spot where he tells you about the mine detector. That's not the normal spot. The problem is I don't know where that is. And I can't find information on it. So it's a matter of check every room. Let's grab the plastic explosives. So I am hoping to get it soon. While I can't find it on Amazon, I went to Nintendo's website, and they have a setup where you can basically ask for an invite to make the order. And I think they have it to where you have to be subscribed for a Nintendo Online subscription for like a full year. You have to pay for the full year subscription, and then you can ask for the invite. No, that's not what I wanted. I want keycard 1. So if I talk to Schneider... Nothing. Yeah. You tried that with PS5 when it released? Very nice. I could have saved up for a PS5 instead. They never invited you? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I could have saved up for a PS5 instead, and that would have given me a few different options for games, but most of the stuff that I play, the Switch 2 would be more useful for me. You had to wait till it was available at the store? Yeah. But yeah, I'm thinking if I can get my hands on the Switch 2 quick enough, I'll probably switch gears and play the new Mario Kart. Thanks, Big Boss. This is Schneider. Or brief you on your interior... Brief you on the interior of the enemy fortress. Contact me for... Yeah. I'm just checking every room for Schneider. But yeah, so... While I don't know what games I would be able to get and when... But the games that I want to try to get for the Switch 2 right away... Oh! The mine detector's on the roof. We got it. For some reason, it's right here. Okay. We got that done. Now I can rush through. I'm gonna try my best not to die. I'm gonna try my best not to die, and we're gonna try to get to building 2. That was gonna... I knew that was gonna be the one that was gonna take a while. I probably don't even need to actually beat this first run. Oh, wait, no. If I'm going for the no death run, I would. Never mind. Transceiver. Get rid of the pit. But yeah, there were only like 3 games that I'm looking forward to for the Switch 2 that I want to try to get. The first one is Donkey Kong Bonanza, which that looks like Odyssey 2. I really want to play that. The problem is I just don't think it's going to happen. I just don't think I'm going to be able to get my hands on it, depending on when it comes out. So I don't think I'm going to be able to play that one at launch. I want to try to get Legends Arceus, or Legends ZA. While that one's not a Switch 2 exclusive, I'll probably just pick up the Switch 2 version. Although, I guess picking up the Switch 1 variant gives me the option to play it on the other console if I absolutely need to, but I don't know. I think I'd rather just pick up the Switch 2 version. But the other game is I could try to get that new, basically Bloodborne, right? Basically, the third game I'm gonna try to get is that Bloodborne 2. That's not Bloodborne. Like, those are the 3 games that I'm gonna try to go for. Duskbloods, once it comes out on the platform as well. Right now, it's Switch 2 only. And I think I'll try to get my hands on that one. But it really depends on when it's available. And, you know, Duskbloods, that might be one of those cases where it'll be Switch 2 for, like, a year, maybe. Maybe 2. But then it'll go on other platforms. Oh, wait. That's... We might be thinking of 2 different ones. Because that's the Elder Ring DLC, right? What's the one that's basically the Elder Ring DLC, like the whole blue fire thing? I definitely don't need the camera. Oh, it's the same one? Oh, okay. Yeah, what's the game I'm thinking of, then? Night Rain. Oh, Night Rain's the one I'm thinking of. Oh, only to 3 people, though. I probably won't be able to pick up Night Rain, because that's a PlayStation 5 PC thing. 3 versus everyone. Oh, okay. Yeah, again, I probably won't be picking that one up. And when I need to really consider what to pick up, I need to be smart on my purchases. That's why I'm most likely only gonna go for Blood Rain? It was Blood Rain, right? You said it was Blood Rain? Duskbloods, yeah. I'm gonna try to go for Duskbloods and Pokemon as my priorities. I just don't think I could get Donkey Kong. But those are the ones I want to try to go for. Duskbloods is 4v4 v everyone. That's a weird format. Or 4v4. Interesting. But yeah, I think it will just be on Switch 2 exclusive for a year or 2, and then it will go to PC and everywhere else after that. I don't see FromSoft making it exclusive to Switch 2 for a long time. 4v4 environment. I guess we'll have to see when it comes out, right? There we go this way. You don't have any Switch friends? Oh. I have a Switch. Okay, card 2. Get in here. That was a close call. Just PlayStation friends? I see. Well, what games do you even have on your Switch that you could do multiplayer? Me personally, I don't think I have too many. Like Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, and some Pokemon. That's mostly about it. PC, but that doesn't count, right? PC friends don't count. They're not real people. Okay, now that I have the silencer, I think I need to do that. Now we can kind of speed through. Make this a lot easier on myself. Mario Kart and Splatoon 2. Ah. You see, I don't have Splatoon 2. I never picked up either 2 or 3. I picked up the first one back on the Wii U. And I basically did story mode. Had fun with it. I played like multiplayer for like 1 day. Had fun, but I didn't touch it since. So, like, I just didn't really see the need to pick up Splatoon 2. Okay, so I need to go back to the first floor. I'm really trying to do that no-death run right now. Down here. Hug the wall. It's the only shooter game you enjoyed? Well, because it's not necessarily going after the actual opponents. You're just trying to, you know, cover the walls and ground as much as possible. It's a different type of game. Cardboard box. We wait this out. Card 1. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't play many shooters. Shooters are not really what my go-tos. Okay, good. Rank 2. I need to swap to keycard 2. We can grab the machine gun. Oh, so while I'm gonna try to go for the Switch 2, that's one thing that's happening right now. It's just a matter of when it will be available for me to buy. So yesterday I took the day off and I didn't stream. But I ended up going to see the live-action Lilo and Stitch remake. That was something. It was either that or going to Mission Impossible. Although we'll probably go to Mission Impossible this week. Later. Yeah, I did post about it, just briefly. My thought was, it's basically a shot-for-shot remake, except for the ending. And the ending makes it worse. But, like, it's kind of a pointless movie. Same old, yeah, pretty much. Come on, Gray Fox, I get it. So, like, it's one of those movies where it's a shot-for-shot remake, but as I am watching this and thinking about this, I'm realizing one of the problems that they do, or that they have, which I see this in a lot of other movies. They do jokes or they do moments from the original film without fully understanding what made the joke work. If I'm making any sense. Like, they'll do a bit because that was in the original film, but they never follow through with it or understand what the joke was even there in the first place. And what I mean by that is, here's an example. And you know what? I ended up watching the original Lilo and Stitch later, like the same day. So, like, one of the jokes in the original was, Quickly said, you can't destroy the planet. That planet is filled with endangered species called mosquitoes, right? Random throwback. So, like, he's like, you can't destroy the planet? There's mosquitoes. They're endangered species. And they do that. They recreate that moment. And then they also recreate the... Puikui also tells Jamba, you can't destroy the human because that's what mosquitoes feed on. That's their food source. That's all the live-action movie does. When there were 2 more jokes in the original that kind of follows through with it. In the original, Puikui gets stung by a swarm of mosquitoes and realizes how much he hates mosquitoes. So that's furthering the joke. And then the other one is... and then later on at the end of the movie, Bubbles, when he used to be CIA, met with the aliens in Wazral and convinced the aliens that mosquitoes were endangered species. That all goes full circle. The live action cuts those last 2 bits. Because they don't understand the joke. They just did those earlier scenes because that's what happened. But they don't understand the joke. And I notice a lot of live action remakes have that problem. They don't care about what's actually happening. They're just recreating moments because it was in the original. Is it a minor nitpick? Sure, but it shows how their mindset. Yeah, it's lazy. Okay, I only have 2 rations. I need like more. 3 more. That's 5. I need 1 more. Okay, now I need to go to floor 2. Money grab. And you know what's funny? I just heard about this, though. So... apparently, the live-action Lilo and Stitch movie was supposed to be a Disney Plus exclusive. It wasn't supposed to go to theaters. So, it feels weird to say money grab when it wasn't even meant to go into theater in the first place. Yeah. No wonder they didn't work on it that hard. Okay. So... do I need to go to the left for anything? It's just ammo. I should go back to the upper floor. But it's just ammo. Plastic explosives. No, you know what? I could go this way. I only needed to go left to get the no, I should get the infrared. I should get the infrared goggles. I'm gonna need it. I forgot. I'm gonna need that. My bad. And I might as well just stock up on ammo. I'll get plastic explosives later. It looks like the ads are probably done by now. Just rushing here. So, sorry for spoilers for a movie that literally just came out. I should have set that warning up first. It literally just came out. What ads did you get? I have to know, what ads did you get? I'll grab one of mine. I think I need a keycard too. Not gonna watch it? I mean, I get it. It's just for the people that may consider watching it. I should pull up, hey, talking sport. I don't want to know? Huh. Now I want to know, Pikachu. Was it keycard 1? So, another thing that they also got wrong, because I don't know why they got this wrong. They didn't really show Lilo being a weird kid. They show her, like, not being liked by anyone, but they didn't really emphasize that how weird of a kid she was. Oh, okay. Positive thing. The kid they got to do, play Lilo, she was good. She was spot on. Like, with what they had her do, that was Lilo. I'll give them that. I'll give them that one. Machine Gun Kid. I could grenade launcher this. Whoops. But they really didn't show how weird of a kid Lilo was. And they kind of did the whole thing where, like, oh, she's bad sometimes, but she's a good kid, you know? But she wasn't weird in this one. Like, at the beginning, they're just like, she tries to get a friendship bracelet to show to the other kids in the hula dance, but her friendship bracelet is like a fishing hook on the wire, and that's it. But not much past that. And then when you watch the original, you see how weird of a kid she is. Like, they did the, you know, she feeds the sandwich to the fish, which, again, when they did that, they recreated that in the movie, but they didn't fully understand what made that bit work. I can explain that here in a minute. No, that was right. I want to swap my weapon. So she feeds the fish. She takes pictures of fat people for whatever reason to put on her wall. Why does she do that? I don't know. She has her weird doll, which she does have, but it's kind of just there sometimes. They don't really have her explain why she made it or something, you know? See, she also does the voodoo stuff in the original. Like, she makes spoons of the girls from her hula class and throws them in the pickle jar because they need to be punished. They don't really do any of that. She's not a weird kid in this one. And I feel like it just kind of misses the point of Lilo's character when you don't have her do any of that. Now she's just kind of a normal kid, more or less. That's just a little bit weird. Just not too weird, though, but just a little bit weird. But, the whole feeding the fish the sandwich bit, again, it's also goes back to what I said about Preakley. Like, they do the joke because that's what happened in the original, but they don't fully understand the joke, so it doesn't work. So in the live action, they did the opening bit of feeding the fish the sandwich, and then she goes into class, explains why she's late. She explains that she had to feed the fish the sandwich because the fish controls the weather. That's all they do. When there was more to the bit. And that was that she goes on a in the original, she goes on a rant saying they didn't have any peanut butter. All they had was tuna. And her sister suggested feed the fish tuna, but she can't do that to make her abomination. Because you're feeding the fish other fish. They don't do that bit because they don't fully understand that Lilo's a weird kid, but she has like a process to the madness. That's my problem with some of these remakes. They do the bits, but they don't fully understand why those bits are there. Okay. But, you know, I could tolerate a lot of the minor changes. And overall, I think it's an okay adaptation. I mean, eat fish all the time. Yes, but Lilo's 6. Lilo is 6. Her mindset is they shouldn't be eating other fish. They're just eating themselves, you know, that makes her abomination. You know, there's a method to the madness. But I can take a lot of changes, more or less, even though I think those are legit criticisms. One of my problems, forgot about that. Yeah, she's 6, so it makes sense she would have that mindset. Yeah, I think it is key card 2. Although I think in the original they never explained how old she actually was. In this one, they just say she's 6. And you know what? I think that's accurate. I don't know how accurate, but I think that's pretty accurate. What was I gonna... Okay. Couple changes. So one thing that I heard beforehand was that Captain Gontu was not even going to be in the movie. And at first, I was kind of annoyed by that. Like, why'd you get rid of Gontu? But now that I've actually watched the movie, you didn't necessarily need him. Like, I think they made it work fine without Gontu. However, what they did to replace that was they made Jumba the main villain all the way through. And it works fine. Basically, it's a slightly different interpretation. Basically, he's just full mad scientist through and through. And you know what? I can buy that. So I wasn't that upset about that. They basically just had Jumba do the same stuff that Gontu did later in the movie. And I can live with that. What I can't live with is how boring Jumba is in this one. I'm gonna get some more RC missiles. Because in this one, so the original actor that played Jumba was going for a more Russian accent. Actually, no, I wanted the third floor. My bad. Third floor. He was going for a more Russian accent, and this one, he's just normal dude, because who they got to play as him was, I forget the name of the guy, but it's the guy from The Hangover. It was the fat guy in The Hangover 1 that roofied everyone. That's, not smart, to say the least. They got him to play as him, and he's not given any interesting lines. And 2, he's just being white guy for the voice. It's not good. It doesn't work for me. But one thing that they did do in the movie that I didn't like, but I know they did it for a budget reason, is they, when Pleakley and Jumba were on Hawaii, what they did was they just disguised themselves as humans. They disguise themselves as humans by just, like, a cloaking device, basically. Whereas in the original, you could tell they're aliens. It's just people don't notice. Oops. Okay, hold on. Machine gun. Oh, come on. Okay, fine. I'll go the long way around. So I thought that was kind of lame. But I understand that was done for budget. I just think that's lame. However, the big thing that's a huge issue is the ending. It ruins the entire point of the original movie with the change they made. I do have emotional damage. They ruined a great movie. Any keycard one. So, Pikachu. I'm pretty sure you've seen the original movie. Let me tell you how they ruined the ending. So, you know, Ohana means family, and family means, nobody gets left behind? Oh, was that sound effect not that loud? Maybe I need to turn that up. Actually, I can't turn it up. I can't turn it up. Maybe there's something on its end that I can adjust. But I would have to go to the website. So maybe I'll look into that later. But yeah, so, you know, Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind, right? Except when you need to think about yourself and go to college. They literally do that. Nani has a neighbor, and it's David, and David's mom. But David's mom the entire time is like, you need to be able to think about yourself sometimes. You need to go to college. And that's what happens. Oh wait, what am I doing? I wanted to go over here and get the RC missiles. Messing with the entire point of the movie. Nobody gets left behind except when Nani needs to go. Is told to go to college. Hell, not only that. In the original, Nani was trying very hard to keep her and Lilo together, right? But Bubbles separated them because Nani messed up. It wasn't her choice. She messed up. Lilo was going to be taken away. No, in this one, I think Nani messed up a little bit, and she was given the choice to sign Lilo over to the state. And she was gonna sign it. So, again, misses the entire point of the movie. It makes me upset. I will admit, I have a lot of nostalgia for Lilo and Stitch. I will admit that. But that doesn't excuse changing the entire point of the movie. I need keycard 4 or 3? Oh, and also, what they did was, they gave Janemba a portal gun, or Jemba. I've been calling him Janemba lately, because I keep getting the names confused. That's a Dragon Ball villain. So they gave him a portal gun, just so Nani can take it at the end of the movie, so when she's at college, she can still go back and visit Lilo anytime. It's like, okay, so your actions still mean nothing, I guess. Oh, wait. How many mines do I have? 10? Oh, you know what? Well, I can skip the tank. If I mess up, I die. So, you know what? I'm going to fight the tank normally. I need to go get a few more mines. But yeah, just watch the original. There's no point in watching the new one. Short review. There we go. I think there's only... I think I can only hold 15. Yeah. But yeah, I'll probably end up going to see Mission Impossible sometime probably this week. There we go. You won't watch it? You're good with the original? And that's how you should. That's how you should do it. Yeah, my problem with the Disney live-action remakes is that it's not a good idea from the start. Because here's the problem with Disney live-action remakes. It's a lose-lose situation for Disney. If you make a shot-for-shot remake, then what's the point of watching that one when you could just watch the original? If it's changed in many ways, then it's not then you're not doing the movie, because you're doing Disney's live-action remake of whatever you're doing. Like, it's not a live... Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to do the no-death run later. I'm still gonna continue. Alright, then. In that case... What was I doing? Then I could do the tank skip. Yeah, I could go ahead and do the tank skip then. There's no point. Yeah, I only didn't want to do the tank skip to try to avoid the no death, but I failed. Anyway. Yeah, it's a lose-lose situation, because when they're doing a live-action remake, they're not just doing, oh, we're gonna do Little Mermaid, but based more on the original book. No, no, no. They're doing Disney's live-action Little Mermaid. And that has a different context. There we go. Got past him. So, again, it's a lose-lose. If you keep too much to the original, then what's the point? You might as well just watch the original. If you change too much, then you're not doing the remake. You're just making something else altogether. It's a lose-lose no matter what you do. They are just bad ideas from the start. That's the problem with the Disney live-action remakes. I don't know how many grenade launchers I have. How much ammo do I have? 4? Yeah, that's all I need. Good. Alright, this is the part where I need to try to not be spotted. Forgot I need to have grenade launcher ready to go. There we go. Okay. Back to the handgun. I want the goggles. I think it will be in my best interest to do this and just go straight up, not bother with the antenna right now. We're just gonna go into... we're just gonna go to the roof right now. And we are not gonna get spotted. Okay, good. Made that work. Yeah, the best that the remakes can do is just be okay. But I can't think of a single remake that's just better than the original. Actually, maybe Pete's Dragon. Because Pete's Dragon wasn't that great of a movie to begin with. That might be the exception. Right, I need keycard 4. Okay. Keycard 5. We go over here. Just shoot. There we go. Hey Tyler, how's it going? I'm just ranting about the live-action Lilo and Stitch movie because I watched it yesterday. How are you doing? I'm hoping to try to get the last of the achievements for this game done today. That is my goal. Right now I'm trying to do Don't Get Spotted. So now that I have the roof done, go up here. Then we go card 5. Right. It's just a ration room. However, it may just be a ration room, but for some reason the achievement didn't proc last time. And this room and the weapon room is the only thing I can think of. Okay. Right. Yeah, what's going on, Tyler? So we go here. Get rid of you. Keycard 2. Have a tendency to rant about the terrible Disney remakes too. Yeah, pretty much all of them are terrible. There's very little exceptions to the rule, Tyler. And I refused to go see Snow White. I refused to go to see that one. Keycard 5. Okay. I want to wait a minute on this one. Get rid of you. Then we save you. The far end of the lock connects to building 3. Few good remakes in your day, and none of them have come from Disney. Yeah, pretty much. Again, Pete's Dragon is like the only one that's probably better than the original, but the original just wasn't that good to begin with. It's just a box. I'm not supposed to go all the way to where Coward Duck is, right? Actually, hold on a minute. Is that a factor? It's not saying... Okay, it says floor run 1 and roof and reach the second floor on the up elevator without being spotted. It says nothing about going up to where Dirty Duck is. So I don't think I need to do that. Oh yeah, Tyler, I don't know if you saw, but I have enough to be able to get a Switch 2. It's just a matter of when I'm able to actually get it. You know, because it'll just be sold out for a while, basically. Keycard 6. So now that I went into every room on this floor, unless I need to go north, which I can't complete until later anyway. You're gonna hold off on it? It would be good for the stream, I think. Yeah, that's the main reason why I'm picking it up, Tyler. Is because most of the games I play, or that I would play, would be perfect for stream. That's the main reason. You're gonna take a quick nap? You slept late. Have a good rest of your day, Pikachu. Have a good nap. Okay, now it procced. So I did get that achievement. I don't know why it took all the way until... I should have gotten it last stream. I don't know why it didn't proc this time. Okay, so I'm gonna try my best to get the... don't get spotted one here. Luckily, this room doesn't matter. Oh yeah, have a good nap, Pikachu. Oh yeah, Tyler, there were 3 Switch 2 games that I want to try to get. Whether or not I could get them right away is a different question. I want to try to get the new Donkey Kong. Because, 1, I like Donkey Kong, and 2, it's basically Odyssey 2, and I really like Mario Odyssey, so that'd be great. But depending on when that comes out, I don't think I'll be able to get it. I need to get the new... I think I want to get the new Dark Souls or Bloodborne game. I'm already blanking on the name. Pikachu, what was it? It was... I'm scrolling up. Not Night Rain. It was... Duskbloods. Yeah, Duskbloods. Thank you. Set up the Battle Royale. Alright, so I want to go... Not card 6. Card 5. There we go, that helps. Save you. Card 5. Get rid of you. Go in here. Save you. One, 2, 0, 4, 8. Good. One, 2, 0, 4, 8. Oh, I went way too far up. Most of the remakes you've seen that were good were horror remakes. Oh, like which ones? I don't watch horror that much. Horror's not a go-to for me. But yeah, what examples of some good ones? 6. But yeah, Duskbloods, and I want to get Pokemon Legends ZA. Those are the 3 games I want to try to go for. But I also have to consider, you know, making my streams better, you know? So we'll see. We'll see what I could do. Okay, so I have the rocket launcher, but I need ammo. The Thing and the Fly. 70s Invasion of the Body Snatchers is pretty good. Ah, okay. So those are still pretty old. Is there any recent horror remakes that are good? Or are the best ones still from, you know, before the 2000s? Oh, does that guy not move? There we go. Suspiria remake? What's Suspiria? I never heard of that one. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. Okay. Is that enough rocket launcher? Yes, it is. Now I need to take out the Arnolds. I need the compass. And then we talk to Petrovich. Or the fake one, anyway. Rocket launcher. That was a little too soon. Okay. Keycard 7. I need keycard 2. I also need the handgun. Because you're forced to get spotted in that room. Ooh. Okay, call Jennifer. I got a compass for you. I think it's a keycard 1. Yeah. Alright, we got the compass. Swap back to keycard 2. I'm gonna wait for this guy. Wait for him to turn around. I was worried about that one, but okay. There's that. Go back through this door. Now we need keycard 1. Young American woman goes to a dance school in Germany, and there are witches. Okay. Okay. Again, I don't watch horror too much, so I couldn't tell you much. Actually, I'm gonna reset that room. I lost it, so I gotta start that over. But now there won't be as much backtracking. Now we just gotta do it. We just gotta do it. Okay. First, start with that. Okay. Most of the movie is just weird, disturbing stuff happening. There's a bit more going on in the remake, though. Oh, okay. So, would you say the remake is straight up better than the original, or do they do different things to where there's reasons to watch one or the other? Again, we're doing the don't get spotted. Wait for you to turn around. Even though this room you could get caught in. I need key card 2. Go this way. I'm gonna wait. Also key card 1. They're different enough to where they're both worth it, and I gotta start that over. The remake is better, but still plenty of reason to watch the original. I see. Something like that will do. But yeah, that's what's going on my end, more or less. On my own time, I booted up Samurai Warriors a little bit. I thought I got every weapon, because I got Tadakatsu done and Ina done, but then I'm like, oh wait, there are the 3 creative characters that I still need to do. I forgot. So I'm not done with getting everyone's weapon yet. Yeah, so in Samurai Warriors, there are different weapon tiers, and I'm trying to get like the final level 6 weapon for each character. Basically, I need to play on the hardest difficulty, and you need to do very specific actions to get the supply unit to spawn so you can get the weapon. You have to do very specific actions, and depending on the level, most of them are kind of hard to trigger because the requirements are so strict. Okay, you turned around. How did I get through this the first time without getting caught? Time to start that over. Yeah, and one thing to point out is, so by that time I have my level 5 weapons. And the level 5 weapon could be good. Like, yes, the weapon itself is the strongest that character could get at the moment, but depending on what abilities it has, it might not be as good as you think. Because how the game works is, like, you have your base weapon, your level 5, in this case, and each weapon can have 4 abilities. And by abilities, I mean, oh, this one has an attack buff. This one has a HP buff attached to it. So, sometimes level 5 weapons don't have attack buffs. So what you would do is, if your level 5 weapon is not good enough because it doesn't have an attack buff, hell, sometimes if it does have an attack buff, you still might need a better weapon. You need to get good item drops and hope you get a level 4 weapon that has a higher attack stat than your level 5 weapon. Because that can happen. But I think the level 4s can only get those buffs as soon as you get a level 5 weapon. I think the level 4s act that way. Okay. So, there were cases where I would have a level 5 weapon, but the attack power it's good, but it's not good enough right now. Like, the later stages are super tough. So, what I would actually need is to hope for a good item drop for a level 4 weapon with a higher attack power than my level 5 weapon. If I'm making any sense. Because the base power of the level 4 weapon is still lower, but you could then get a higher attack buff that makes it stronger. I need keycard 6. So sometimes you have to get a level 4 weapon just to do better. So one thing now, though, is when you get a level 6 weapon, technically that is your strongest weapon. But after you get a level 6, level 5 weapons can drop in the normal item or weapon drop pool now. So that means, if you're lucky, you can get a level 5 weapon that's better than your level 6. There we go. But yeah, there's now a chance to get a better level 5 weapon than your level 6. But that's fine. Okay, now we go to keycard 1. But yeah, but that only happens once you get your level 6. Then the level 5s go into the normal weapon drop pool. Go get rid of you. Get rid of you. We need to go up. Get rid of you. Oh, okay. I'm gonna wait for that guy to turn around. Get rid of you. Okay. Keycard 6. We got the stealth done. That's done. Let me reload the page. You're playing Persona 3 for the first time. Ooh, never played the original either. It's all entirely new to me. Same here. When I got Persona 3 Reload at the beginning of the year, and it was the first time I played Persona 3. It's a good game. Hope you enjoy it. Have you played any of the other Persona games? Okay. There are 3 achievements left. Beat the game without the silencer. Beat the game while still holding on to the transmitter. And beat the game without dying. So, now it's time to start the game over. Doing pretty good on time. Persona 5 Royal? That is a good game. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed Persona 3. It is different in, like, you're used to a lot of things in Persona 5 in terms of, like, the social link system. It's different in some ways. Like, it's still social links, but you'd think that, how do I explain this? I thought, like, all of your party members would have social links, when that is not the case. Basically, only the female characters have social links. Basically, the ones you can date. And then the other cards are filled up with other classmates, basically. When Persona 4 and 5, basically all of your party members had the social link thing. Okay. Well, I don't care about getting spotted or not. I really need to try to go for no death. I may try the tank skip, because that might be easier than just fighting the tank. But that comes with its own risks, you know? So since we just need to beat the game, I don't need to go save Petrovich. We're only about 2.5 hours in. It's pretty good so far. Okay, I'm just letting you know right now. That when I played it at the beginning of this year, I was playing through it, my final time was 104 hours. That was my final time. And I didn't get all the social links completed. I was missing only 2. Or 1. 1 or 2. Oh, wait. Hold on. I forgot something. One thing that I'm gonna point out as someone who's played that version just relatively recently, there are gonna be moments where if you do your social links right, you know, you have the corresponding persona on you when you do the social links, so that way you get more points. And let's just say you get the max amount of points every time. There's going to be some times where you need to hang out with them an extra day just to make the social link continue. What I would suggest is, in moments like those, there will be access to a computer on, like, your dorm on the first floor. With that computer, there'll be a site where you could basically just basically pay to increase that without having to boost anything, without having to waste the day. But I don't think that's available right away. So that's something that would have to be done later. My suggestion would be really focus on the social links from the school. Like, the ones from the school take a higher priority than the ones that can be done outside of school. Because there are going to be plenty of opportunities where, oh, there's no school, so you can't hang out with any of those guys, but you can still hang out with the ones outside of the school. And eventually, there's going to be a point where I ran into this. You're going to run out of things to do at night. And that's basically the good time to be able to... that's when I would really reorganize some of the things I would have done. Since I had plenty of extra days to do things at night, I would have used a lot more of the, hey, go to the website and increase the friendship with this social link, so that way you don't have to waste a day on them and just focus on someone else. Oh, also, if you have an opportunity to hang out with someone from the dorm... Okay, what was that? That was a weird audio glitch. Oh no, we're getting audio glitches. Is my PC getting too warm? It is definitely worth hanging out with your party members when you get the chance. You're hearing the audio glitches too, right? It's not just me. I think my PC might be overheating. Oh my god, what is happening? Is it too warm? Oh, I am not liking this. What is happening? I need to try to go for it, though. I want to get this done today. It sounds fine on your end? Okay, so it's just me. There's audio stuttering, and the game's, like, glitching every little bit. I don't know what to do. If I close it all the way out, I have to start over. It's so weird. It could just be on my end. I don't know. It just started, like, getting audio glitches here and there. But yeah, do consider hanging out with with your party members at the dorm when you can. Some of them are more important than others at certain times. I don't want to say too much. But basically, if a character is saying, hey, you should maybe hang out with this character, you should go do that. Oh my god, what is happening? Yeah, I don't want to say too much. But yeah, basically, you'll have plenty of opportunities to hang out with social links outside of school more often than you do with the ones in school. So prioritize the social links from within school first. Now, sometimes you'll get a call from... like on your day off, you'll sometimes get a call from a party member that's like, hey, you want to hang out? And that just doesn't really do all that much, except boost the friendship a little bit. You're probably better off not doing those, so you can build social links somewhere else. Because there are a couple social links that can only be done on, like, Sunday. So, yeah, just... yeah, I'm just giving you a few heads up, you know. I have no idea what's going on with this game right now. Again, I hope it's just on my end. But I don't know. It's stuttering a bit. It's not just me, right? I feel like it's, like, actually happening. Like, just stuttering just ever so slightly. The problem is I'm already in the run. I don't want to start over. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. First of all, my PNG is not responding. That might be part of it. Oh, let's fix that. There we go. Got that fixed. Set that back. Good. Alright. Keycard 1. Again, I'm trying to go for no death, no silencer, and keep the transmitter. If you have to keep the transmitter, you're going to get spotted no matter what, so you might as well just not have the silencer. You know, there's kind of no point. You're going to get spotted anyway, so why try to be hidden? Just go in guns a-blazing. That's kind of my mindset. I would like to try to get at all three done if possible. But that might not be possible. What am I doing? Gas mask. But yeah, I want to pick up Legends ZA. Because one, I like Pokemon. Two, Even though I don't like what Game Freak is doing, like, rushing games a lot. But Hercules needs her ribbons, so that needs to continue. That's the main reason. Do that. Go in here, save you. Go in here. We ignore the suppressor. Keycard 1. Grenade launcher. Keycard 2. Box. I don't know if I need every item, but it's not bad to just have things. Let me go south. Come on. For some reason, he just wasn't dying. Or he wasn't even getting punched. Save you. Because now I can call Diane. Even though that's not really why I saved him. Let's grab that. But yeah, I hope you have a good time with Persona 3. It's good. I have a feeling they might be talking about potentially remaking 4 next. But while I wouldn't mind 4 remake because 4 is good, I like 4. It doesn't need it. 4 doesn't need the remake. I would rather have 1 or 2 get the remake. I need to use another ration. Yeah, I'd rather have 1 or 2 get a remake instead. Okay, let's set up the Battle Royale. Rank up. Oh my god, okay. When it's this early, why did that visually glitch out? You know what? Hold on. I'm going to close it. Open it back up. Come on. Let's see if that fixed any sort of problems. It's early enough. So yeah, I died there because I didn't use the cardboard box. If I used the cardboard box, I wouldn't have gotten caught. And all those enemies were trying to swarming me at the top. I was getting hit way too much. But yeah, even though I think 4 will probably get a remake treatment, I think 1 or 2 needs it more. Like, I don't think 4 needs the remake. Considering that we have access to Persona 4 Golden on Steam. And that's, from what I understand, not a bad version. So, like, I think Persona 4 can probably hold off on a remake, even though we know for a fact it's getting the remake probably after Persona 6, if that happens. I'm still wondering what they're going to do for Persona 6. Because they milked Persona 5 to death. Persona 5, 5 Royal, Strikers, Tactics, Smash Bros. Ultimate, Persona Q. I think it got the... I think there was the fighting game. They milked Persona 5 for everything it could do. And then some. I don't know if 6 is going to top it. I don't know if Persona 6 is going to hit nearly as far as what Persona 5 did. And Persona 5 might have just been the case of people finally discovering what Persona was in the first place. So for a lot of people, Persona 5 ended up being their first Persona game. And that's probably where most of the popularity came from. So I don't think 6 is going to hit that hard. Anyway. Oh. Just realized my PNG was hidden the entire time. A bot just telling me to buy bot viewers. Okay, got that all fixed. Okay, let's try not to mess this up. Again, I reset the game because it was right at the beginning. But later on, I might just go for the transmitter and the suppressor, and that's it. Like, not even bother with... save the no-death run for later, if I have to, but I'm gonna try to get what I can. I'm gonna try to get all 3. I know I'm capable of getting all 3. Go for the handgun. I'm probably not gonna even bother with the tank. I think I'm gonna go for tank skip. And if I'm going for tank skip, I'm also gonna not save Petrovich, because I'm just gonna do the glitch to skip straight to Big Boss. And so if I'm gonna do all that, that will save a lot of time. But it'll be finally nice to move on from Metal Gear, MSX. Gas mask. 1. Okay, I don't need plastic explosives. Okay. Hold up here. Oh, I'm gonna wait. Go here. Keycard 2. Might as well refill on my health. Take every opportunity on that when I can. Okay, I need one more. There we go. Fill it up on rations. Keep going. No suppressor is going to be kind of annoying. But when everyone's going to see me anyway because of the transmitter, we're probably going to be using... We're going to be using this a lot. I was going to say, probably going to use machine gun a lot more, but no, I'm probably still going to use the handgun. You know, it's actually a straight shot. I'm still debating on if I want to go to Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake or if I want to go to Snake's Revenge next. Because Kojima made Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid Snake. And that's the true sequel. However, I think Snake's Revenge came out first. So I'm not sure... I'm not sure what to go... what the best route is. Keycard 1. Grab more handgun ammo. Oh. You were gonna see me anyway. Okay, save to you. Stop moving. Let the camera go up. Go in here. Skip the suppressor. We are not getting it. Grab the grenade launcher. Keycard 2. Okay. Go up. Cardboard box. Okay, doing good. We go south. Keycard 1. Good. That was a close call. There's Diane's number. Okay. I have to use cardboard box. I have to go with cardboard box. Because if I'm going to get swarmed by the enemies right there, I just lose all my health. So. Keycard 2. around. In here. Was close one. Foxhounder Agent Gray Fox is locked up. Okay. Cardboard box. Have that set up right there. Then we wait. No suppressor, so be careful. Get captured. Yeah, I know. Keycard 2. Submachine gun. Go down here. Made it. Okay, we got captured. I'm under arrest. Alright, we gotta speed through Gray Fox's text. And there's no speeding. It's just... it is what it is. Come on, game. Why can't we speed through this? Why is your text box so slow? Finally, jeez. You talk way too much and way too slowly, Gray Fox. Shotgunner. Oh, I must have got hit. Alright. Rations. We keep the transmitter. It's a good thing I have ammo. Right, missiles. That's what I want. One more. Keycard 3. Weapon. At least the handgun for now. Because I'm keeping the transmitter, I am just going to get spotted all the time. So now it's a going guns blazing. This is not a Metal Gear game. This is a Rambo game. Grab the bomb blast suit. So, is there any reason for me to take out Machine Gun Kid? I mean, I need to go in there to rescue prisoners, and getting the goggles is not needed, since I'm gonna get spotted no matter what I do. I actually don't know if that uniform was needed. You know, I could probably skip Machine Gun Kid. It only gets me the glove, and that's useless in this game. I don't know if I need to use it. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm going into building 1 to save some POWs. I don't need to beat Machine Gun Kid. You know what? If I'm gonna skip the supercomputer, there's no reason for me to bother with that. Like, oh no, they're gonna see me. Okay, floor 2. I think I might take the left room. So that way I can get ammo restocked. Yeah, I'm gonna get ammo restocked. But other than that, we are going to skip Machine Gun Kid. Perfect. Still gotta play this carefully. Very carefully. Okay. Gonna go this way. Good. The lasers don't count. Interesting. Okay, I thought the lasers would have counted. I guess there might be a reason to get the goggles, but nah, I'm not gonna bother with the goggles. I'm just gonna assume I'm gonna be spotted no matter what I do. Okay. So on the rooftop. Then I need keycard 1. Again, beating Machine Gun Kid doesn't do anything for me. It's just the Iron Fist. And that does nothing. Okay. Do I need to even go to the roof? For anything? I mean, just for the POW then. That's the only reason to go to the roof. Huh. Is it even worth it? Actually, that's a good point. Is there even a reason to go to the roof? I think I'll go anyway. This is part of the route, but you might not even need to do this. Yeah, I need the POW, so I'm gonna go up here. I still need it. But that's the only reason. Body armor. Gonna need it. dealing with jetpack guys soon. But at least jetpack guys don't fly around this time. Okay. Grenade launcher. I can use the health. Rations. That should be it. Good. You can just use submachine gun on these guys as well, if you get behind them. Back to handgun. Keycard 2, I believe. Save you. Petrovich has been moved. Body armor. Again, I am thinking of trying for tank skip. I think that'll be for the best. It's either that or you just take the trucks. No, you can't get through the building. Never mind. Go this way. There we go. Again, this is now a Rambo game. Not a Metal Gear game. Okay, back to floor 1. I need key card 4. Made it. I don't need explosives. I could use more ammo soon, but I think I'm gonna go into the in the second building and grab more ammo there. All right, next. I have 3 rations. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Alright. Okay. We're trying for tank skip. Gonna wait. Oh, got it. Okay. We got tank skip. I mean, I knew that was going to be an issue anyway. Wait, can I even get in this way? Oh. You still need the uniform. You still need it. Good to know. Good to know. I want to restock on ammo. Key card 4. Okay. I need all the bullets I need. I need all that I can get. I'm gonna need every Single bullet. I think it's 200. Perfect. Okay. At least they don't go in the water. Let's start with swapping to the grenade launcher. They can't get in the water, so I'm safe. Okay. We are going straight to the roof. I'm gonna actually use the submachine gun for a second. Card 4 first. Since lasers don't count, I didn't think that was the case. I didn't think lasers would count. Or, I thought it would, but you still have to trip them. We're going to the roof. Yeah, right there. Wait, I do want keycard 2. I want to swap back to the handgun. That was a close call. Petrovich is on the second floor. Okay, just rush it. Perfect. Key card 4. Key card 5. Yeah, just book it. Good, just the one. All right. We go to the first floor. Get rid of both of you. And with keycard 5, that's a ration room. I was thinking it was the flashlight, and even then I wouldn't have needed it. But it is a ration room. I'm trying to be careful. Might as well. Okay. Now, keycard 2. Grab the antenna. I think we need it for Jennifer. Yeah, I can't shoot past that fence. Keycard 5. Save you. That was a close call. The far end of the lock connects to building 3. We are gonna probably take that route with the rations instead of going for the oxygen tank. I think that will be better. Okay. They won't go in the water. here. This way. Oh, come on. Fine, whatever. Okay, there's keycard 6. Now I need to go up to floor 2, because we need keycard 7. Gotta be careful, they can spawn it from right there. Yep. Okay. I don't need the antidote. So I'm not going to take that top left section. Yeah, I don't need the antidote. It's a lot easier to avoid the scorpions. So first, down here. Save you. Those calls call. Need a compass. Okay, fine. Go in here. Save you. Try contacting Diane or Jennifer. You need to be classy. She'll answer you unless you are pretty classy. I'm missing someone. Who, what? Oh. I know what I'm missing. Dang it. I know the POW I'm missing. Dang it. I screwed up. Alright, gonna have to do a little bit extra. Gotta backtrack a bit. Sadly... Wait, no. Hold on. I'm gonna defeat the I have no rocket launcher. Oh no, I have to get past the tank. I might have put myself in a dead game. There's no other POWs to save. I think I put myself in a dead game. Oh no. At least a dead game for this no-hit run. Yeah. Oh no, I actually did. What's the way out of this? There is no way out of this. I screwed up. All because I did tank skip. And I forgot a POW somewhere. I'm gonna get hit by the tank right away. I'm gonna get run over. I'm gonna lose my no death. I'm trying to think if there's any way out of this. The only way out would... I would need the level 7 key card. Because that would be my only way into the desert. That would be my only way into the desert. Is level 7, which I need to defeat Arnold. Oh, no. Well, there's no warp out. Well, I lost my no-death run. You know what's sad? I might have been able to make that. Right. All the way back here. The one I missed. Oh, wait, no, I got the one for Jennifer. Or Diane. Yep. It was over here. I needed to go this way. This is what I needed to do. At this point, I'm gonna get the two done. The suppressor and the transmitter done. I still really want to try to beat this today, so we'll probably end up doing another playthrough. That's mine's. Alright. I overlooked this. That sucks. It's you. So now I can just speed that up. Continue. Now that I'm max ranked. Oh my god. I'm mad at myself for forgetting about that. Yeah, I'm just gonna restock on rations. I'm mad at myself for that. And again, I feel like I could have made the tank because it wasn't affecting me right away. It seemed like the hitbox for the tank was only on the front tread, so maybe I could have wait for it to go down a little bit, use the transceiver, forced him up to the top, and I probably could have gone past him. Like, I think the hitbox was only right here. I think that's where it was. Because I wasn't getting hurt over here. It's sad that I think I could have saved myself from that. Okay. Why did I do that? I gotta do one more run for no death. But at least I can make the no death run a lot easier on myself. Okay. Like, no transmitter, get the suppressor, you know. At this point, I'm not starting over. Go up here. Body armor. The other option is I could have saved the other POW on the roof on the first building. That would have been the other option. That would have been the other option to get out of that. 4-8. Respond. Jennifer. Rocket launchers. Keycard 6. Good. Keycard 5. I still need ammo. Because I don't think I picked up any ammo along the way. Yeah, I didn't. Okay. Well, at least I don't need to go to Petrovich's cell. That'll help. I'm gonna keep going until my handgun is maxed out. Come on, game. Oh, it's 250? There we go. Good. Again, I don't need to save the fake Petrovich. Or the real one, for that matter. Okay, hold on. Rocket launcher. Keycard 7. If I had access to keycard 7, I could have gone to the desert. Back to the handgun. I still need the compass. Well, I don't need the compass, but I would have to backtrack, so I need the compass. Keycard 2. Okay. Call Jennifer. Keycard 1. Perfect. Swap back to keycard 2. Keycard 5. We gotta take the elevator down to the first floor. Okay, fine. That's whatever. Not what I wanted, but okay. I already died anyway. I have 12 rations. Since I have my key cards, I'm just gonna, instead of doing tank skip, we're gonna take the trucks all the way to building 3. And again, if I decided to fight the tank normally and beat it, I wouldn't have had an issue here. There were many ways for me to save myself. There were many ways. I'm not going to even bother with the oxygen tank. I shouldn't need the antidote. Oh, okay. I should have had it equipped, but I guess you still need the compass. I didn't think you need the compass to get back to the building. I thought you need the compass to get to building 3. That's on me not knowing. Okay. I'm gonna need my rations ready to go. Also, I don't backtrack. Is it worth it? I don't know. I have to use 3 rations. Okay. And we have to go here. Screwed that up. I didn't heal in time. Dang it. Have to do all that again. I have to do all that again. I might as well just tank skip. At this point, it might be faster. 9. That's 12. Dang it. I screwed that up. Now I'm just falling apart. All because I don't want to fight the tank. I also should have healed. Whatever. Uniform. Okay, get in here. Keycard 4. I don't need more rations just yet, so I'm just gonna go straight to the building 3. I thought for a second, oh, I died, I'm not that far back, but then I remembered that was MSX that had that. Oh no, I'm spotted. Again, just like last time, just have the rations ready to go. Play it safe. Is my PNG working? It is. Good. I gotta be careful. I'm holding on to the transmitter at the moment. Okay. I think I'm using my rations a little too soon, but It's okay. Good. If only rations would just activate. I'm gonna try using them right away. Actually, no, you know what? We're gonna just use the handgun. Keycard 7. Coward duck. Got him. How's it hang? We're getting close, Hot Corn Dog. We're getting close. We are doing the no silencer and holding onto the transmitter run. And sadly, I died because I screwed up. I forgot a POW, so I had to backtrack and I died to the tank. So I will need to do one more run after this. But other than that, we're doing pretty good. Alright, how's it going on your end? We're about ready to complete this run. Come on. Rations. Let's use one now. Okay, good. Made it. I could have died, though. It probably would have been faster. I'm gonna go ahead and restock on my rations. Keycard 5. Good. With that, I need 9 rations. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more. Again, it kind of sucks. I was doing pretty good on the no death run on this one, but I screwed up about not saving a POW, meaning once I needed to talk to Jennifer, I needed to save one more guy, but I couldn't without backtracking, and I skipped the tank, and that just caused so many issues. What am I doing? Have you beaten Lego Fortnite? So, nice. A little sick, but doing fine. Hope it's not too bad, Hot Corn Dog. Not sick enough to, like, have to stay in bed, but sick enough to where be like, want to be careful about doing things, right? Okay. Still need the compass. Hawkcorn, I want an opinion. Oh, did I get hit by the poison? Doesn't look like it. I think I'm fine. Yeah, so I want an opinion. Do we, after this, go to Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake? That's the one Kojima made. Or do we go to Snake's Revenge? which is the NES one. He didn't make that one. My mindset is I wouldn't mind going to a Kojima-made game. However, if I'm correct, Snake's Revenge came out first. So there's arguments for both. I took one step to the south. That was all pointless. Okay, well, I still have my rations, so I'm gonna do all this. Take the trucks. Started on Friday, got worse on Saturday. You called in sick on Sunday. You were fine-ish, but still need rest. Went to work and messed you up later that day, Sunday, Monday. Now you're fine. You're gonna do much. Oh, it's one of those days where you think you were fine, but because you worked, you made it worse. Whereas, if you took that day off instead of going to work, it probably would have just not caused any issues going forward, you know? Snake's Revenge, finish up the non-Kojima games. Okay. And with Kojima-made stuff, I see that. I'm pretty sure it also came out first. Do you want... I could double check that. Metal Gear Snake's Revenge. That's not a E. There we go. Snake's Revenge came out in 1990. Okay. I don't have a date, but Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake also came out in 1990. They both came out the same year. In that case, when did it come out? So, Metal Gear 2 came out on July 20th, 1990. Snake's Revenge came out April of 1990. Interesting. So yeah, it did come out, but only by a couple months. I also need keycard 8. You did know you were sick and you were probably going to be bad after, but you didn't have to worry about it. Oh, you had a free schedule after. I see. So let me set up the Battle Royale. Now, I didn't save Petrovich, but who cares? I'm just gonna skip the supercomputer. If I'm correct, this was a key card 5? Back to the gas mask. Here, here. Card 1. So yeah, Snake's Revenge came out like just a few months before Metal Gear 2. I'm gonna equip the rocket launcher. Hold the use the ration. Hold right. There, we skipped the supercomputer. Okay, well, we could do Snake's Revenge after this. Get the NES games out of the way. We'll see the non-canon parallel universe first. Come on, big boss, I don't care. There we go. Where the... That was weird. There we go. And again, because I skipped the supercomputer, music's normal. Alright. We're almost done. I only have so much more time left. But now that I know what I'm doing... Okay, I'm gonna give the no death run one attempt. Can I reset? Yeah, reset. I'm giving the no death run a single attempt. But I gotta try to speed through it. But now that I can have the silencer again, I think it'll make things less annoying. And now that I know what I'm doing now, so. But I pretty much only got one attempt. I can't really do more. Dang it. That was a waste. There we go. Yeah, and I won't have the transmitter, so that will also help. If I can't do this today, then the next time we do Metal Gear, we'll start with the no death run. And then probably within the same stream, we start Snake's Revenge. I don't like having to do that, but I might have to. Come on. But you know what's funny? If you know about the supercomputer skip, you don't need plastic explosives at all. If you're smart and you know how to get past the tank, you don't need mines. You don't need to beat Machine Gun Kid because, you know, you don't need to beat Machine Gun Kid because the Iron Fist is not useful at all. Two, three. Card 1, good. I wasn't sure. But yeah, it's weird. It seems like you have to save Petrovich to actually fight the supercomputer. It's like Snake doesn't know how to destroy it. But when you know how to skip the fight altogether, that doesn't matter. Again, I'm going to try to speed through this as much as possible. Luckily, I don't care if I kill anyone or not. So yeah, Hawkhorn, are you just relaxing right now, or are you going to be playing some... Well, you mentioned you were playing Lego Fortnite. How was that? How'd that go? Get rid of you. Gas mask. Good. I should probably heal up soon. Transmitter. Okay. Go in here, grab the handgun. Doing okay. But yeah, like I said, I only have like one more attempt in me. I gotta do stuff around the house. And I need the extra time. That's why I'm trying to rush as much as possible. I wouldn't be surprised if all week is basically going to be something like that. I'm just kind of rushing. Shorter streams, more or less. Alright, I think I need to start with a ration. Because I'm already low on health. Gas mask. Card 1. Okay. Probably play Dark Souls 2. Or some other game. You can farm the final boss, but once a day. Oh, okay. What are you trying to get? Speaking of grinding, I was playing Samurai Warriors. I thought I got everyone's weapon, all the level 6 ones, and then I freaking remembered the creative characters have weapons that I need to grind for, so I need 3 more weapons. Kind of annoying, but it's like, it's might not be too bad. Maybe. We'll see. I thought I was done. That's the annoying part. What is with the game right now? It's not just me, right? The game's having glitches. It's not just me, right? You can hear the audio glitches, right? You think you can hear it? Ugh. Yeah, this happened earlier. Wait, is it because... You know what? I think this started happening for some reason when my PNG froze. I do think it would help if I were to close the game and open it back up, but I can't do that. Not in the middle of a run like this. That's too bad. Alright. How did that guy not see me? Who needs plastic explosives? Such a useless item. I go in here, save you. But yeah, it increases your defense and overall HP. So, is that something? Is that like a permanent upgrade then? Like it increases your stat total? Because in that case, it's probably worth going for, isn't it? Card 1. Gas mask. grab the ammo. Keycard 2. Go in here. It's an equipable item. That does stuff. You can take it off and put some other totem. Oh. So is it just a rare drop, or does the boss drop materials to help you make it or something? Alright. Suppressor. I'll make this easier. Keycard 2. Cardboard box. That's needed for some rooms to make it easier. The game's stuttering just a little bit for whatever reason. Again, I think it just might be very warm today, so my PC might be overheating a little bit. So that might be another reason why to call it early. Boss drops the horn and some rare item that you need to make it, but the other two items you need to make yourself. That isn't hard. It's getting the horn is really the part. I see. Can you save scum? Or do you actually just need to try once a day? Also, I didn't realize Dark Souls would have done something with the in-game clock like that. Okay. Floor 1. Keycard 2. It's an autosave game. Oh. Oh, you're still talking about Lego Fortnite. Oh. I don't know why. I thought you were talking about Dark Souls. I don't know. I was a little confused. Okay. Cardboard box. Yeah, I don't want them to see me. Keycard 1. You know, I never used the submachine gun in this version. Except for like the supercomputer. Like now that I'm actually thinking about it. Okay, well, I used it on the roof of building, too. But that's because I had the transmitter. Yeah, we'll grab it anyway. It could be useful. Alright, we're captured. You got the stats to raise your strength and dex to use the Moonlight Greatsword. Very nice. By the way, Hot Corn Dog, speaking of, well, Dark Souls in this case, or Bloodborne, what would be a challenge run for Bloodborne? Or what are some challenge runs that you could think of for Bloodborne? I'm not saying I'm gonna plan for any of them at the moment, but I'm just, oh, got me thinking, you know? What are some challenge runs that are possible to do in Bloodborne? Because I feel like Bloodborne, there were probably many different ones you could go with. Do a Dark Side Fill and do an all-hit, no parry run. Okay, to be fair, Hot Corn Dog, I was kind of already doing that. I barely used the parry mechanic. I used it sometimes, but one, I forget to do it, and two, It was kind of hard to swap to the gun when you're using the Kirk hammer. It was kind of hard to swap to it mid-battle. Got rid of you. Swap back to the handgun. Keycard 3. All right, keycard 2. Body armor, that's always useful. So yeah, if I just remember the POW on the second floor, the one to the left of Machine Gun Kid, I think I could still do tank skip. But I didn't realize you could trap yourself that way. That's interesting to know. But yeah, speaking of parries, Hawkhorn Dog, is it even possible to do a parry-only run? Like, anytime you want to fight something, you have to parry them and then do the special attack. I forget what that's called. I'm just calling it the critical hit. Like, is it possible to even do a run like that? I think I took some damage, so... Three. 4. 5. 6. Okay, next we need keycard 4. Because one boss that I can immediately think of that would cause a lot of problems is actually... I forget the character's name, but it's that church girl. It's one of the first boss fights, the giant wolf monster in the church, where she has the ability to heal herself. I think you know the one I'm talking about. It's early. It's early in the game. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain about that. It would probably require you to either skip a lot of enemies, or you really have to use your... what was it? You have to use blood bullets a lot, so you get extra ammo. Yeah, I needed to go down here. So that way I can go this way. Get... close. I'm using a ration. Like, you could get yourself a power up to hold more bullets. And I would say for a run like that, you should probably allow yourself items. I mean, more than just healing items, you know? That way you can use like, oh, you're gonna heal. I'm not gonna stop you from doing that. Level 1 run. No hit run. Just gun. And the gun would be the parry one that we were just talking about. Yeah, we skipped Machine Gun Kid because he only gives you the Iron Glove, and that's pointless. We don't need it. We don't need it at all. Good. Now I'm rank 3. You can use Bone Marrow, increase your blunt tinge, which will make it so your gun will do good damage. Oh. Okay, so it's slightly different than what I'm talking about. Again, is it even... Do you think it's even possible to do a parry-only run? Is that even a possibility? Parry-only is not possible? Why is that? What am I not thinking about? I don't know the game that well to know whether or not that would be possible. Is it because some enemies cannot be parried? It's kind of weird. I thought they would have created every enemy to be parried. You'd think they would have done that. So I guess, but are those the only exceptions then? Oh, dang it. No, I can't do another one. I can't do another one. I failed the no death. I have stuff I need to do. I can't do another attempt. That would take too long. Thanks for everyone who showed up. I'm doing these streams Monday through Friday at noon Pacific time. If you want to see the other games that aren't on Twitch anymore, they're on YouTube at ScottBot64 Stream Archives. There's a link in the About page. Mandatory boss, Rom and Wet Nurse cannot be parried. Interesting. I would have thought like every enemy would be able to be parried. You know, so that way you could do a run like that. Sadly, if I didn't have to rush, I would have tried again, but I have to. Next time we go to Metal Gear, we gotta do the no death run. And then once that is done, we play Snake's Revenge. But tomorrow's Monster Hunter. Rom uses magic and his body to attack. It doesn't have a thing to parry. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. I see. Well, anyway. It's sad that I couldn't complete this today. But it's only one achievement left. So next time we should be able to just go to Snake's Revenge within the same stream. Have a good day. Later.